Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of Making Nevermorrow, the video series where I document my process and goings on and daily life during the time that I put together my current comic book, Nevermorrow, which was recently successfully funded on Kickstarter. You can find it on there, and you can find it wherever else I post stuff, I suppose. So there's a little recap of what this is about for anyone who's never seen these videos before, although I don't think anyone new watches these anymore, but there you go, just in case. I hope you've all been well. Today is Tuesday. I upload my videos generally every Monday or Tuesday morning. It's a weekly video, usually spans between half an hour to an hour, and it's just a bunch of garbage, so thanks for watching. Okay, I'm on my way to work, and despite the fact that I'm running late yet again, today has been super productive and I've gotten a shit ton done. So, what have I got done, you say? Chris, what have you got done? Well, let me try and remember so I can tell you. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, finally, going backwards. Alright, rewind. Last night, had the baby classes. That went for about an hour and a half. That was awesome, learnt heaps, saw some, gross baby being born footage and stuff. But no, it was fun. The people there were awesome. The midwives that were doing the class were really fun and nice and informative. And overall it was great, for the most part. I haven't been in a group session like that in the longest time. I think probably the last time I ever did something like that was maybe like a group interview for a job or something, maybe 5 years ago. Just a room full of strangers, no one I knew, and something that hasn't happened in the longest time. My anxiety kicked in. I never thought I was really one to suffer from anxiety, but this, at least, I never realized that it was anxiety until last night, and it hit hard. Unfortunately and fortunately, I was in a situation where I couldn't really just get out of it, so I just had to man up and do it. And one of the first things we did was all the dads put their keys into a bowl, and then all the mums took the keys out, and then we had to chat with the mother of whoever picked the keys. I got this really lovely lady named Cara. She was super sweet, really lovely to talk to, and it helped drop my anxiety a bit. But still, it was just like, oh man, the nerves just hit. But all went well. I finished without breaking down or anything. And I think it was a nice little stepping stone in dealing with things like that, because I really feel like these are things I'm going to have to learn to do more so. I've never realized I'm quite a nested person. I have a close-knit group of friends. I don't go out a lot. I don't mingle with new people very often, and when I do meet new people, I don't generally bother talking to them. And now it's sort of apparent why, and that I do it. So, but otherwise, good, successful night. Got home probably 9:45, so we just shower, bed, and we watched a bit of TV. We started watching House because we finished Arrested Development, so that should keep us going for a while. And then I set my alarm for 6 a.m. and now I'm back to where I started. I woke up at 6, actually got up at 6 this time. It was a struggle, it was freezing cold, but I did it. And I checked up on my video, which hadn't uploaded throughout the night, so I had to re-upload it again this morning. Now I think the biggest issue is I'm trying to upload my videos at 720p minimum, but for some reason iMovie doesn't like that. I think it could have something to do with my upload speeds as well as iMovie itself. But the reason I do it through iMovie is one, it's easier to upload through them, and two, if I am doing stuff, it doesn't disrupt my internet connection. If I upload directly through YouTube, my internet completely craps out and focuses purely on the upload, and I can't do anything. Like, I can't go on Facebook, I can't use Netflix, I can't even send emails. It's just ridiculous. So iMovie was sort of my workaround for that. So I had to re-upload it again this morning, again through iMovie, but I had to drop the quality down to, I think it was 640p. It was successfully uploaded, but when I watched the video, man, it looks like shit. So I'm really sorry. This video is probably going to look like shit too, but until I can figure out another way around it, or at least figure out a schedule where I can have my videos ready in advance. But these videos are really on the fly. I edit everything on the Monday and then I upload it straight away. So it's just something I have to deal with until the series is done, and then I can focus on doing the higher quality stuff later. So I fixed that up. I did the cover photo, got that ready to post online. I finished the inks on page 22. Hooray! Page 22 was the last one that I had prepared. I've still got 23 and 24 to do. They're penciled on the computer, but I still need to print them out. So that's going to be this afternoon's progress. But really happy to finish it. Knowing that I've only got 2 pages left. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have the whole day off. So I have no doubt in my mind that I'll be done by tomorrow. And that's really exciting. So yes, it's slowly happening. I was planning to think that I could maybe get all the digital work done this week as well, but I think I am getting ahead of myself. There's a good chance that I might, if I put in some real hard slogs Thursday, Friday. I imagine most of Thursday morning's just going to be scanning, so we'll see how that all pans out. But as long as I get those 2 pages finished, so when I get home from work, I'm on my way now, I'll finish at 3, come home, I have to tidy up the house a bit because it's a bit of a mess, because we didn't get a chance to do much last night because of the classes. So that'll be like an hour, and then I can print out the pages and have them prepared. We are going out to see some friends tonight. I think that's going to be at about 6ish, so it should lend me maybe an hour or 2 of inking, potentially. I'm not going to lock it in. I don't know if it's going to be an early night, saying that I might come back at 9, I'll get another hour in of inking. But definitely something will get done this evening, or this afternoon, sorry. But most of the focus will be on tomorrow. I will sleep in. I think Jazz will get up at 7, so I'll get up with her. So no 6 AM start, there's no point considering I'll have the whole day. It should be interesting. I really hope I can finish them tomorrow. I'm really gunning for it. I'll probably live stream the whole thing too on Picardo. I'll just have the live stream running all day. I think that'll be pretty rad. If I can record some of it too, I will, then I can have it in the video. Anyway, I'm nearly at work, so I should probably shut up and leave you guys alone. I will catch you on the flip side. Don't know if you can hear it, but this morning some guys came around to clean the roof, and ever since then the dog, this one, has not stopped barking. I'm managing him to be quiet while I record the video. I'm sure he's going to go nuts in a second anyway. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's bloody annoying. They're just like pressure cleaning the roof, walking all over it. They're bloody noisy, and I've got 2 pages left to do, and I'm distracted as hell. And so while I'm here, I'll do a quick update. Last night I got home, and the first thing I did was I jumped on Skype to chat to Jane. We were just talking shit, but also wanted to talk to her about some stuff in regards to like some online art communities and that, which I don't think I actually got around to. I think we ended up just talking about like KFC and junk. But while I was doing that, I was printing out page 23 and 24, taping them together, as you've seen me do before. Now, you probably remember that I bought a new printer a while ago. I've used that printer in the past to like print out other things as well, like invitations for Jazz's baby shower, commissions and things like that. So I didn't realize how low the ink was, and luckily I managed to print nearly every page. The last page buggered up. About halfway it stopped, so it didn't actually say there was no ink, it just stopped printing halfway through, and that was it, and I had to pull it out of the printer. Luckily the last page is one giant panel, it's just the character in the middle with I won't ruin it, but it's easy enough that I can draw it, hand draw it onto the page and ink it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I pasted them all, they're ready to go. So today I'm going to get those 2 pages done no matter what. I really wanted to get them done by lunchtime, but it's 10:15 this morning. I reckon I'm looking at about a 3 o'clock finish, roughly. Once I'm done that, I was going to scan, but I think I'm actually going to jump onto the Kickstarter and I'm going to do a spreadsheet from everyone from the Kickstarter, because Kickstarter just has it all set up on theirs. I'm going to do a spreadsheet so I can go through it a lot easier, so I know what I'm doing and what's going to who and who's going to what, etc, etc. Okay. Wish me luck. I hope these guys finish soon. I think they've been here for nearly an hour. So I've just been piss farting around on the computer a bit, made a new like music playlist and stuff. So yeah. Look what has arrived. It is my package from Ox. Woo! I'm gonna open it right now. Okay. Very nicely sealed. Ooh, it's all bubble wrapped in here. The edges were a bit fucked up, but we've had a little bit weather, so I'm assuming probably doesn't help. Pause. Get this out. Here we go. First off, a badge. Ooh, this goes right next to my A4 badge. Thank you. Let's unwrap it. Love getting all the Kickstarter awards. It's great. First editions, number 9 of 10. Box. Oh shit, it's a print. What do we got? Okay. Oh, that is awesome. I never forgot. That came out awesome, man. The scan on that is wicked. Legit love seeing all those brush strokes and everything. Okay. What have I got? Is it a postcard, I think? I have to say, everything is so well packed. So we've got, I never forgot, postcard. 2, 3. Dude, these all come up awesome. Good job. These are all going on that wall there. I'll find some space for them, don't you worry. Alright, and here it is. Okay. So I've got this nice little note here saying thank you from Ox. You are more than welcome, dude. That's going to go up with everything else. And he's... Whoa. And so there's the trade I never forgot, which has another print inside the book. Man, I'm not gonna have enough space for all this stuff, dude. This is crazy. And he's throwing in, look at that cover, that's awesome. I love it, dude, nice. And he's throwing in some extra stuff too, which is cool. I think this is like a vinyl sticker. I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming it's a vinyl sticker, judging by like the feel of it. So I could probably stick that on my car. That's rad. Thanks, dude. What do we got? Ooh, Ox's business cards. Nice. I can go with my business card collection. There he is. Email him. There's more cool stuff. More of that. I think these are stickers, actually. Oh, okay, yeah, there's stickers. They can go on my sketches and stuff. Awesome. Hot dang, more postcards. Oh no, these are the original sketches. That's right. Bam. Oh, let's see what you did. You did the original sketches on the postcard. That's awesome. Yeah, this is the one I was really looking forward to. The thin version. I'm pretty sure there's another one that I was looking forward to as well. The Deadpool. Yes. Yeah. Another postcard. And more postcards, and more postcards, and more postcards. And just flicking through, I noticed he's defamated my the back of my comic. Well, Deadpool has, saying this comic looks super badass. Signed Deadpool. That's cool. Thanks so much, dude. This comic's wicked. You've done a fucking amazing job, and you should be hella proud. Fuck yeah, go Ox. I'm looking forward to reading it. Alright, it's Thursday morning. I am off to the tip, the recycle centre. I don't know if you can tell in the back, I have a ton of just garbage that we've had in the house for a while now, just all stored in boxes until I had a chance to do this. and most of it's been in the baby's room. So until we got the baby's room sorted, until blah blah blah. Morning guys, morning guys, it's Thursday. Thursday morning. I'm on my way to the recycling centre. If you can't tell, I've got a ton of rubbish in the back of my car and in my boot. Most of this stuff's just been collected junk that we've had in there since we moved into the new house, that we sort of went through, realised it needed to be thrown out, and just hadn't gotten around to getting rid of it. So I figured, this being Jazz's last week, she'll have, you know, all this time now in the house to set up the baby room and everything, so I might as well get it out of the way so she can start putting the baby room together in preparation. So that's my morning. Last night, I am happy to say that I finished the inks on Nevermorrow. Yay! So all 24 pages are inked, ready to go, ready to be scanned in. I couldn't be happier. I ended up streaming it, but I didn't really announce it because for anyone who's really keen on the book, it was the last 2 pages, so it gives away the big reveal and would ruin it for anyone. So I didn't want to do that to people, but like I was chatting to people who sort of went into that sort of thing anyway, so it worked out. Anyway, I'm so glad that it's done. All I need to do now is scan it, fix up any issues, maybe add grey tones if I wish. I may be able to. I might not do it, but I think it'll add a nice extra layer to some of the pages. Not all of them, just really lightly. I don't want to ruin it. Finish the lettering and get everything ready for print. So everything is looking forward and it's fantastic. Now, here's the downside. So stock take is this week / next week at work. And also at the same time, one of the girls who works there is running an exhibit up in another state. So she's leaving, I believe, Friday night, and she won't be back till next Friday, and someone has to pick up the slack, which is me. So I'm working all day tomorrow for stock take, and then I'm working Saturday as my normal. I've got Sunday off, and then I have to work Monday through to Thursday, Friday off, and then back to work on Saturday. The bonus of this is it's for the most part just my 10 to 3 shifts, so they're not long shifts, which means I can still get work done in the afternoon. But when I'm so used to having full days and had planned with my full days to get this done, it's really put a nick in things. But by the time it's over, it will mean that I'm at the end of the month. So I believe, yeah, because we're nearing the 30th now. So it should all work out as far as timeline goes, because I should be able to finish it by next week. I don't want to rush it. I really want to take my time and make sure it's perfect, because if I rush it, it's going to show. And I don't want that to happen. So this afternoon, I'm going to be scanning. I've decided to treat myself as a bit of a reward for finishing the comic finally. I'm going to go see Warcraft at the movies. Jazz is at work, and she's not particularly interested in seeing Warcraft. I've been super keen ever since I found out they were even considering developing the movie. I've heard from people who play the game, it's awesome. So I'm going. It's at 12:30. I should be home just in time to catch the Artcasters and do some art. So this morning I woke up early. I was doing some art. I'm just doing some art for myself at the moment. I thought, I've done so much traditional inking, I've really missed digital, so I've gone back and now I'm doing some digital stuff, which is really nice, and just playing around with that. So I'm in a happy place at the moment. Not looking forward to going to work, but you know, I've got to do it, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's sort of where I'm at. So once I drop this junk off, I'm going to go home, try and get a bit more progress done on the digital piece that I'm working on. Then I'm off to the movies and then home, and once I'm home I'll be scanning everything in, and that should be fun, I suppose. Alright, I'll update and let you guys know how I go with the scanning. Here I am at the cinemas, literally on my own. There's no one here. I'm the only dude seeing this movie. Awesome. It's 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. I was meant to be working all day, but the schedule changed. I showed up there at 9 o'clock and just got into work, started counting and things because we're doing stock take, and there's a canvas there to stretch, so I did that. Turns out that they got their wires crossed and today was not the day to do stock take. So I said, if I finish everything I've got to do, the counting and the stretching and everything, can I go home? I said yes. 3 hours later, lunchtime hit, I was done, so I went home. It's now 2 o'clock, I've had lunch, I've been working away, and I've also been re-watching Game of Thrones from season 1, because it's something I have to concentrate on, and I can just do it. I officially finished page 1. Done. Letters, extra shading, editing, done. 23 to go. Close. So, I'm just going to keep doing that for the rest of the day. Jazz finishes early. It's her last day of work. We're going to go out, have some nice dinner. And after that, probably more editing. If I get bored, I've got to start scanning all the stuff for the behind the scenes. So there's a ton of pages and a ton of sketchbooks and loose leaf paper that needs to be scanned and collated and put together. I also need to figure out how we do the pinups. I've got to finish the cover, the thank you page, the notes, the copyrights and everything, and it's done. But for now, I'm just going to keep watching Game of Thrones and editing pages. I've just opened up page 2 and I'm ready to go. It's Saturday morning, I'm on my way to work, again. It's funny, as much as I say that sometimes I kind of wish I worked full time, because I'd have a nice neat schedule and good money, and then I'd probably work harder when I am home. Still, just it's a pain in the butt going to work. Especially when I'm working, drawing in the morning, having to stop, going to work, not being able to draw, and then coming home, and then generally being busy with family stuff. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a long time since I find a good balance, unless I go full-time art. Maybe one day. Who knows? So, yesterday afternoon, as I said, I was working on all the pages, editing them and getting them fixed up. So I decided that I had, with the, because as the pages are black and white at the moment, from, I ink them in black and white, I wanted to see what they would look like with just one extra grey tone in there, just to offset some things in the pages. And I'll show you what I mean in here. But so I'm really happy with the way that's come out. I think as much as I really liked the black and white, more so towards the end of the run of pages that I've done. Some of the pages at the start are nice, but I definitely feel like my pages towards the end are much better quality wise. Obviously that's just a growth thing, which I expected to happen. I hope people notice things like that with the book, that I did grow as I was working on it. But more so, like, there's certain things where, say the first page is, there's a shot of the main ship console, and there's like the big window where you can see into space, and there's a bit of a glare line, and it was bright white amongst black. I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. So what I did is I dropped in that grey tone over where the white was, and then I added back in the stars there. It looks more like a window now. So there's things like that, where there's backgrounds where it's like, well, you can tell it's a background, but by adding in that grey, it really emphasises that point. And it's not too distracting either. Like, it doesn't overshadow everything else on the page. It's a nice subtle grey. It's actually, the layer is just pure black. So what I've done, I've dropped the opacity down to 30%. That was an easier way for me to remember how to do it, rather than trying to remember the colour code and having to keep opening things. I can just go, yep, 30% black. And it's working nicely. So I've so far gotten up to page 4. It's taken me roughly, so between opening the page, editing the page, cleaning it up first, then adding the greys, and then, I mean, some pages are different than others, and then having to go into the original file where the pencils were, and they contain the original letters. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm taking the edited page, which I save as a Photoshop file, and then I dump that into the original pencil page with the letters, delete the pencils, and then just overlay the new page, and then bring up the letters and then readjust the letters. So the wording itself is fine, but I'm just fixing up the boxes. I've decided with when Ozma speaks, Ozma's text boxes are a different colour compared to when the other character talks, and I think that was a really great, like I sort of discovered it on page 3, because the first couple of pages it's just Ozma talking, and then the third page, I think it's the third or the fourth page, one of the astronauts starts talking, and it was really hard to differentiate who was who. So I made it a grey panel with a white border and white lettering, and that seems to work really nicely too. And without seeing the character, because the character isn't actually there, it's more of a thought box, like a narrative, sorry. You get the idea it's someone else. It's a different font. It doesn't look as computerized. It looks like, you know, someone talking. But it really helps introduce another character without having to see that character. And I'm really, really happy with that. So hopefully that shows when people are reading the comic. Like, oh, okay, this is someone different. Who are they? You know, it creates interest. It creates introduction. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm really learning a lot. I've been flicking through some Sean Murphy comics, specifically Punk Rock Jesus, to get an idea of lettering. I really like his lettering style. It's nice and clean, but it's just very well done. I can't remember if he is actually the one who letters it or someone else. Like, I didn't actually look into it, but I like them in that book, so that's sort of the feeling I'm going to go for, hopefully. But no, it's looking good. I showed Jazz one of the pages when she got home yesterday, and she said, oh hey, it looks like a comic now. Which, you know, it was flattering. Like, at first I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, well, you know, it looked like a comic page, but now the lettering's there, you know, it looks like a comic book page. It looks like something out of a comic. So that was nice to know that I'm definitely on the right track. So, yeah, it's taking me an hour to 2 hours roughly to do the pages. So with 24 pages, I've got 20 pages left. I've got a bit of time ahead of me. So yeah, I did wake up early this morning and I planned to do some, but I've got a few commission requests that I just want to at least get the sketches done for, so I did that today. As you can probably tell, my nose is really stuffy this morning. I probably sound like crap. I don't know if it's hay fever. We've had some really insane weather at the moment, but like really insane. Like, our roof was leaking really badly last night. Luckily the real estate knows, so hopefully they'll fix that. But yeah, I don't know whether it's hay fever or I'm getting sick. I don't feel sick, I just feel congested. I'm taking a hay fever tablet, so we'll hope for the best. Anyway, I'll leave you guys at that. I'll update more later. So today is Tuesday. I'm pretty sure the last day I updated was Saturday morning. So it's been a few days and I really apologize. And I was thinking that I was just going to do like a quick 5-minute catch-up video, just scrap everything that I've already done. I thought, no, I'll finish the video for the week, even though it's a day late and there's a lot of stuff missing. But boy oh boy, it's just been crazy. So Saturday I was working all day, spent the night relaxing. I did get a little bit of work done. And then come Sunday, we had the baby shower. I did get some work done in the morning, and we were done, like, we left probably about 10:30 in the morning. Didn't get home till about 6 o'clock. And by that point, we were just pooped. The baby shower was exhausting. Lots of fun though, everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. There was lots of food, lots of sweets, lots of cake, lots of games, lots of prizes, lots of people. It was overall just a really enjoyable day. A lot of our friends came with their partners, so yeah, really glad, and I think Jazz had a really great time. It's sort of a nice way to ring in her maternity leave. So of course I'm thinking, man, I've got to get this work done. Yesterday morning, Monday, tried to get up early, didn't happen. I must have needed it because I was pretty exhausted from Sunday. So yesterday was pretty much a write-off. I got no work done, which is really frustrating because, as I think I mentioned earlier on, I'm working 4 days this week. I have 1 day off, and then I'm working again Saturday, 1 day off, working again 2 days, and then my week goes back to normal. So, and then that was the same. So like I worked Saturday, had Sunday off, but that was busy. Yeah, so 4 days. It's not a lot. I mean, like I'm not doing full days, but it's enough to break up my day where it's hard to get a solid amount of work done. So I'm trying to make the most of like the small amount of hours I have now. So this morning I did get up early. I got 2 more pages done. I think 8 pages in of the 24. So what does that make it? 16 pages. I have 16 pages left to edit, grey tone, make it all pretty. At this point I think I've only done the first 3 with letters. I figured I'm just going to slog through, get all of the editing done first, and then worry about the letters later. That'll be a quick thing. I've still got to scan everything else. I'm definitely not going to make the end of June deadline, but I think I'm probably going to be a week or 2 overboard. I need to update my Kickstarter just to let people know how things are going along. Obviously this was something I didn't plan. I was unaware during the Kickstarter that I would have all this extra work. Like I said, yeah, because I was called in on Friday as well. So it's been a lot of fucking around that I wasn't planning and was not in my schedule. And now with Jazz being, I think, 6 weeks left, 6 or 7 weeks, we're coming up to crunch time, so now we're going crazy. I'm on my way home now. I finished at 3 o'clock. Go home, have a quick coffee, and then we are off to IKEA to get a bunch of baby furniture just for that last minute. Those last minute things that we need to be comfortable if Jazz does deliver early. Fingers crossed she doesn't, but at the same time it'd be nice. Like, you know, I'm really looking forward to the baby. You know, it's finally here after you know, 7.5, 8 months. It's crazy. But I know when that happens too, I'm going to be so busy. I don't know how I'm going to get this comic book done, because all I want to focus on at that point is just earning money for the family. So I need to get this book done. A part of me is thinking maybe I'll talk to Jazz and see if she's cool with me doing some late nights. It'll be easier for me to do late nights than it will be for me to have early mornings, I think. I don't think she'll mind if it means getting this comic book finished and out to everyone soon. Yeah, that's where my head's at. I'm probably going to go home and put all the furniture together after we get home from IKEA after some dinner. So it's probably going to be another write-off, but depending how I go, maybe I can do some work tonight. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I also need to try and edit this video and get it up to you guys as well, so that's probably not going to happen until tomorrow or late tonight, I don't know. Anyway, I'm signing off. I'm not going to do shout-outs this week because I haven't had a chance to catch up with anyone. It's ridiculous. But for anyone who wants to see some of my stuff, I have been posting the original scan pages and the edited pages up on my Patreon. So for only $1 a month, you can check those out. Get an idea of how the comic looks scanned. Definitely looks way different scanned than it does original. And then again, the changes that I've made to it afterwards as well. So yeah, go check it out. There'll be a link at the end of this video. I hope you are all having a fantastic week. Thank you again for watching my videos. Thank you again for everyone who supported me on either Kickstarter or Patreon. It means a lot. It really, really does. Especially at this time, you know, when there's small payments come through and they make life a little bit easier, knowing that one day I can possibly live comfortably doing this and support my family. So thank you again. Catch you all later. Goodbye. Hey everyone, I just wanted to throw in this quick little update right at the end of the last clip that you watched where I probably said goodbye anyway. I need to update and let you know that it's actually Tuesday again, so it's been a week since I last filmed. The workload that I ended up with last week was very tiring, and by the end of the week I was just absolutely exhausted. I did manage to get some work done, and you'll be happy to know that I actually finished all the editing. Now all that's left is to do all the lettering in the book. I've scanned all my behind the scenes pages, I've finished up my print, I now need to do the cover and then just finish off any extra little bits and pieces in the book and have it ready for print. So as long as this week works out well, which I'm not expecting it to, I should have Wednesday, Thursday and Friday off, which should give me enough time to get everything else finished. So fingers crossed that happens, although it looks like I may be getting called into work this week as well. So I'm just going to have to work around it. Things are getting closer with the baby. There's 5 weeks left to go. So I really feel like I'm under the pump now. I really feel like the baby's going to come early. I've had this gut feeling for a while. But at the same time, everyone else thinks it's going to come on time, or at least a few days late. So that wouldn't hurt. That'll be to my advantage. So I'm definitely keen to get everything off to the printers and just get this book to everyone. But at the same time, I'm not going to rush it because I don't want to compromise the quality of the book for you all as well. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Sorry this update was a week late. Hopefully I'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. I'm looking forward to finishing this series off now, as I've got a few ideas on what I want to do. I definitely want to start doing some tutorial videos. There's one I really want to do on colouring with markers. I did a competition recently, entered a competition recently where I had some fun with markers, and watched some videos on blending with markers, and I thought, oh hang on, I blend completely differently to these guys, and I find that my process is far more effective than what their results were too. So I thought, hey, why not share the love? So look out for those. Definitely want to do some more time-lapse videos again. Again, this comic's just really taken a lot of time to get done. So I'm looking forward to being finished up. It's been a fun ride so far. I'd say we've probably got a couple of weeks left to go. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all next week. Goodbye. Morning guys and girls, it is Chris here. You already know that.